And gazing in heaven, Stephen saw the glory of the Lord and Jesus standing at the right hand of God. Having celebrated the ascension of the Lord last Thursday, we can convincingly state that Jesus is with his and our Father in heaven. Now, having gone up from earth, let us revisit the vision of Jesus when he started his earthly mission. And this was Jesus' Spirit-inspired vision. The Spirit of the Lord is on me, because he has anointed me to proclaim good news to the poor. He has sent me to proclaim freedom for the prisoners and recovery of sight for the blind, to set the oppressed free, to proclaim the year of the Lord's favor. What to think about this? Is there still a future for this vision, or has it been accomplished? It surely has not been accomplished, but its future is guaranteed. And how, you might wonder? Its future is guaranteed through the very Spirit which spirited the vision. To continue Jesus' mission and to realize his vision, Jesus promised us the Spirit who remembers us all of what Jesus has said and done. And he told us furthermore, I tell you solemnly, whoever believes in me will perform the same works I do myself. He will perform even greater works, because I'm going to the Father. Whatever you ask for in my name, I will do. And with this we have the guarantee in the Spirit that the missionary vision of Jesus will be accomplished through you and me, as we have received the Holy Spirit. These days of leading up to the solemnity of Pentecost, we cannot relax with this earlier reception of the Holy Spirit at our baptism and in the fuller measure at our confirmation. The Holy Spirit needs to be rekindled. He needs to be stirred up to drive away all our negative attitudes, thoughts and words. When Jesus was about to set out on his mission, there were many problems and difficulties. But Jesus did not focus on these problems or difficulties. He thought about his unfulfilled potentials, about what was still possible to do. Indeed, Jesus followed the path of discovering, dreaming, designing, and doing. In short, he had a positive outlook. As such, for you to continue this mission of Jesus, discover what is best in you. What gives you joy? What is your dream or vision for the future? What has to happen for your dream or vision to be realized? What will you do to be faithful to your vision, to achieve your dream? Going through the discovery stage, you will discover that nobody has everything, but everybody has something. The Apostle Paul writes in his letter to the Corinthians, there is a variety of gifts, but always the same Spirit. The way in which the Spirit is given to each person is for a good purpose. Having discovered your gifts, dream, as it is written in the Acts of the Apostles. In the last days it will be, God declares, that I will pour out my Spirit upon all humanity. Your sons and daughters shall prophesy, and your young men shall see visions, and your old men shall dream dreams. After dreaming, we have the designing. Designing involves listening to God, so that you can hear his plans for your future. This requires openness, as the book of Hebrews summons. Today, if you listen to his voice, harden not your hearts. And then the doing. In a broken world or country, as we know it today, it is all too easy to focus on what is broken, rather than on the good things that are happening. Therefore, when you put your design into practice, remember that God is at work in the most terrible of human situations, as he was on Calvary. However, it might not be the world or the nation that you feel is breaking, but your very self. After all, you are in this broken world, in this broken nation. And so let us listen to this conversation with God as composed by John Rudel. Hello, God. And God, hello. And you, I'm falling apart. Can you put me back together? God, I would rather not. And you, why? And God, because you are not a puzzle. And you, what about all the pieces of my life that fall to the ground? God, leave them there for a while. They fell for a reason. Let them be there for a while, and then decide if you need to take any of those pieces back. And you don't understand, God. I'm breaking. Think here also of Stephen, who was being stoned. And God, no, you don't understand. You are transcending. You are evolving. What you feel are growing pains. You are getting rid of all the things and people in your life that are holding you back. The pieces are not falling down. The pieces are being put in place. Relax. Take a deep breath and let those things you no longer need fall down. Stop clinging to pieces that are no longer for you. Let them fall. Let them go. And you, oh, once I start doing that, what will I have left? And God, only the best pieces of yourself. Think here of the words of the book of Revelation. Blessed are those who wash their robes, that they may have the right to the tree of life, and that they may enter the city by the gates. And you, I'm afraid of changing. And God, I keep you telling you are not changing, you are becoming. And you, becoming who? And God again, becoming who I created you to be, a person of light, love, charity, hope, courage, joy, mercy, grace and compassion. I made you for so much more than those shallow pieces you decided to adorn yourself with and that you cling to with so much greed and fear. Let those things fall off you. Don't change, but become. Become. Become what I want you to be, who I created. And you, there goes another piece. And God, yes, let it be like this. And you, so I'm not broken? God, no, but you are breaking the darkness like dawn. It's a new day. Become who you really are. A great mission, isn't it? Filled with the Spirit, this mission will be completed as powerfully initiated by the following words of Pope John the 23rd. Consult not your fears, but your hopes and your dreams. Think not about your frustrations, but about your unfulfilled potential. Concern yourself not with what you tried and failed in, but with what is still possible for you to do.